Okay, we're good. Go.
Hi there, this is Brian Sebastian, Movie Reviews and More, the Women's Broadcast TV Network, iTube 247, and here we are. I'm going to make Costa Mesa famous. So, I wanted to do this show. I've been wanting to do this show for a full year, and I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves. Let's start here.
Hi, Balajir Raghunathan from Lumi Charge.
Kenzie.
Hi, my name is Mckenzie McClelland, and I'm 19 and from Tustin.
Hello, I'm Jeff McClelland. I'm from Irvine.
And you guys have what, first of all, which is sitting in front of us?
We have it's called Cure Energy, and it's the first caffeinated alkaline water out in the market. And it's basically, it's a new, healthy way of consuming an energy drink. It's without any sugars, any calories, of course, and any other amino acids. It's preserved free, and basically it's just clean alkaline water with low acid water and with flavors of a little squeeze of, like, this one is a peach mango, and basically it has a caffeine level of a cup and a half of coffee. So basically this is an alternative for healthy consumers to get their energy on a daily basis, but without having all the acidity that most of the energy drinks have. And soda, of course, have a lot of acidity. And then also you have the alkaline water, which will help you rehydrate faster. And so all in all, it's a clean label, and it's a product that it's not going to pick you up way too fast like other caffeine drinks do, and then drop you later. And again, it has no sugar, so this is perfect for the people that are looking to work out, and it's perfect before workout, during the workout, after workout, morning, day, night. We're not looking to replace coffee, but we want another alternative. Coffee is very acidic. I drink coffee now and then, day to day, but it turns my stomach sometimes. So one of the reasons why my brother and I came out with this product is because in the past we had a manufacturing plant where we manufactured some top brands energy drinks out there from a can plant we had. And those products just wasn't good for you. It was the ingredients in itself would tear up your stomach. So we really want to come out with a healthy version of energy drink, because this day and age, the two big categories in beverages are bottled water and
which
caffeine.
is big business.
It's huge. I mean, multi-billion dollars worth of bottled water category and caffeine energy drink category. So we really want to be proud of coming out with something that's futuristic, that kind of bridges over the two categories. You have the caffeine, which everyone strives for each day to be more productive, and then you have the bottled water, and then on top of it, we added alkaline.
Which is very good.
Yeah, which more and more people are starting to read labels and realize that with all the foods out there, all the preservatives and beverages, our body and our diets are very acidic, and a lot of things out there a lot of things in your body that's bad for you loves acidity.
Exactly.
Just like cancer. Cancer loves a body that's very acidic. And so this is a way to balance. You put low acid into your high acid stomach, it will balance your diet more. It will be healthier as well. It's because of the alkalinity of the product, your blood cells absorb more and rehydrate you faster with the product.
One of the things I loved about this, and I found you guys at the ESPYs Awards and the Paul Harris, the mayor. And then one of the things I really liked about this, not only was that you had the girls there, your daughter Kenzie was there, who's today's co-host, which is she's doing TikTok and she's doing her Instagram Live. One of the things I loved about this, a lot of the people in the world of fitness and the world of sports that I've been coming in contact with really like this. And they like it because this is their new coffee. and I don't drink coffee. I mean, when I drink something, I've been drinking this in the mornings, and then I've taken this to 4 states. And a lot of people didn't know about it. I'm like, okay, what do you have now, Brian? Because I always have something that I take with me, like, the liver charge. I always take this with me on the road. But it's one of those things where, okay, this is what we found. This is what is really good. This is what's hot, what's new, what's sexy. So when it comes to your age demo, what do you like about this? Because not only is it a family product,
Yeah.
you use it. You play soccer, right?
Yeah. So, are we talking about the energy drinks or the?
Yes.
Okay. So, for the energy drinks, obviously, since my dad made them, I've been pushed on with them for a while. And at first, I thought that I'd rather have just normal coffee.
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to just going to Starbucks and getting that. But obviously, since I'm an athlete and since I obviously want to support my dad, I chose the healthier route. And honestly, it's not only good, but it's also good for you.
Yeah.
So I love using it, and I love, having that in my system versus coffee.
Yeah. And it's obviously much, much better for you, especially with all the stuff, because you do a lot of running around in soccer, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you're a soccer player too. Talk about it, going back into all the fitness, which is why this is good.
Okay.
Talk about that. What was this year like for you? What was it like to play soccer?
So I just finished my first season of college soccer. I go to a community college nearby called Orange Coast College.
Which is a good school.
Yeah. So I was very excited to play soccer there and really nervous as well. But honestly, before season started, when we were in preseason, just practicing with the girls, we hung out like every day and always did some sort of team bonding, roller skating. We had it.
I love the roller skate.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah.
I'll show you tricks on Venice Beach one day.
Okay.
I can still do them.
I'll be there.
I can still do a split, believe it or not.
I don't think I could stand up for longer
Backwards.
than 2 minutes. But yeah, they were very supportive, and anytime I got in my head or felt, any low self-esteem or felt like, okay, I'm not good enough for this team, this is a college team, what am I doing? They were always there to pick me back up, and so I bonded with the girls really, really well.
That's
and
good.
We had games that we won, games that we lost, games that we tied all throughout season, and the top 3 teams made it to playoffs, and we weren't one of those, which was really, really sad. But I rather take the moments I had with that team and with the girls versus any win. So I'm very happy with the season that we had, actually, and I loved it, and I wouldn't trade it.
Give you social media. Because you guys are all about to see the smile came out. You saw that, Jeff, right?
So I'm currently on TikTok Live, and
What are they saying?
This right now. So right now, everyone's just joining in. They're asking, what is going on? What's up? Who is talking loudly in the background?
Tell them this is your average black guy from Las Vegas and Los Angeles who likes to remain in the shadows. No, you're on Movie Reviews and More, the Women's Broadcast TV Network, and iTube 247. And today we have 3.9 million views and counting, so we went up 7,000 overnight again.
Wow.
So we go up between 4 and 34,000 views a night. So in 3 days, we'll be at 4 million views. And in one day, we'll be in Tennessee, we will be at 3 million views.
Wow.
Because we have 6 different numbers. We have Tennessee, we have our YouTube numbers, we have those two numbers combined. We have women on TV, and these are all my personal numbers. These aren't our network numbers. That's why I like to, promote brands that I like to find that I think are interesting. So you tell those people on TikTok, they can come on here, but they got to be friends of yours, and and I got to like something about them too, because everybody wants to come on, but they've got to have something that's relevant like this. But before we get to that, all right, give that again and tell them why.
Okay, so I'll name my social medias first. So this is my TikTok, and you can find me on that at Mckenzie McClelland, Kenzie. Then my last name, McClelland, and that will be the same username for my Instagram. And guys who are watching me on TikTok, hi. So I'm on a radio show right now, or Movies Review 123. And so what he does is he travels a lot, and he's a journalist, and he likes to bring out products that aren't really in the public eye yet, and he likes to expose them and give them the credit they deserve. So my dad here, actually, if you want to say hi.
Hello, and let me give you my social address.
No.
Yes, he has to.
I don't have TikToks.
He only posts ugly photos of me. Don't go follow him.
No, I don't. But I just want to say the product, get
Show it
it
real quick.
in view here. It's
my
called
dad's
Cure
product.
Energy, and it's Cure with a Q. It's like curing with a, it's cure.
And different
But
flavors.
It's different flavors. Yes, we have peach mango, we have lemon, and we have wild berry, and then plain. And it's just a hint. It's like drinking ice water at a restaurant with a squeeze of lemon or peach mango. And it's really good. It's really good. So you can drink them and enjoy the fresh taste. But where you can see our product, it's cureenergy.com. So it's QUREENERGY.com. Cure Energy. We appreciate it.
Exactly. Now, over in the corner, I've been waiting for this gentleman since January when I found him at CES. Tell them what your name is slowly, because I want to make sure they see this product. And then Kenzie's going to show it through TikTok and Instagram, because you guys haven't seen two of the products. They haven't come out yet.
Hi, my name is Balajir Raghunathan, creator of LumiCharge. It's a beautifully designed LED lamp with multiple features on it. So like integrating an LED lamp with a universal cell phone charging dock. It declutters your desk space, gives you multiple lighting options, a full calendar, multiple use for we're redefining cell phone charging, multi-purpose functional LED products into an elegantly designed LED lamp.
Let's talk about the first one, because this one I travel cross country with. One of the reasons why I like it, because it's compatible. It fits in the box. It fits in my duffel bag. I don't even want to put it in I don't even want to check it in. I don't want anybody to take it because there's not a lot of them. But that's why I really like it. Not only does it fold, it's got different functions on it and different lighting. And I love that it's got the swivels on that. Talk about that.
Right. So this is our patent pending design concept. So this allows the user to toggle between any phone in the market. So you can just swivel it, change it from an Apple to a Samsung to an Android and to the latest Google and Samsung Type-C chargers. So you can basically take your phone, no matter what phone it is, dock it in here, and then you get to charge it. And then you also have, on this particular model, which is our LumiCharge 2 model, we have a wireless charger as well. So you can leave your phone this way, you can charge one phone here, you can charge another phone here. So you get to charge two phones at the same time with a beautiful LED lamp, doing your homework or reading or night by the bed. Change the color modes. You got multiple colors. You got 3 color modes, and you got multiple brightness levels as well, all touch sensitive. You can change the screen brightness. And we have a calendar display, date, time, temperature, which is also dimmable. So you can basically snooze them too. So you can turn the brightness off if it is too bright for you at night, and or set it up to the correct settings that you want. The display also comes with pre-programmed with daylight savings. So you set it up once till 2029.
And I've had that happen when I went cross country. I loved it because it switched over automatically. I'm like, is it going to switch? And I was actually watching it do it.
And you got the swivel flexibility, the arm swivels, and the whole base also rotates. So basically you can cover the back of your room, wherever you're sitting, and get light coverage on it. Another interesting device that we have in this feature is our motion sensing night light. So when it is dark, someone walks into a dark room, this light comes on. It's almost like a night light. So when kids come in, my kids run into our room in the night, this just turns on and they can find their way in. So this is a cute little nifty little feature as well that we have. Of course, if you're tossing and turning too much in the night and it comes on automatically, it might be bothering you. There's a switch to turn it off as well. We also have an additional USB port on the back, so you can charge a third device. So basically you can have 1, 2, and 3 phones at the same time, or any other, your watch or any other device. You can turn on 3 devices at the same time. This is our LumiCharge 2. Our website is thelumicharge.com. We are on Amazon. We just got into Walmart and BestBuy.coms as well.
Talk about your second one.
So this is our newer model.
This one's interesting.
This is our newer model called the LumiCharge T2W. It's on our website and Amazon. This one is a wireless charger. So you can leave your phone, and you can charge your phone wirelessly. And this also has an integrated Bluetooth speaker, so you can pair your phone, play your music, and you can also make this as your default speaker for your Alexa or for your OK Google, and you can get your, you can say, Alexa, what's the temperature, what's the weather, you can ask whatever question, it'll come out of the speaker.
Can you turn the speaker on?
Yes.
Now, this was pretty cool because I was hooked on this one. And then I'm like, what? You got a speaker? Because, Jeff, I plug this stuff in and when I'm traveling at the airports and people think I'm nuts because I take out all these electronic stuff. I take out I take out the water. I take out the restroom kits. And I have like my own little office because I'm working. And they stop and they go, where did you get this? I'm like, here. That's why I like to travel with business cards and people's business cards because I can tell them and I can tag them correctly. Right, Kenzie?
Yes.
I want one now.
Well, it's really cool. And again, you would have never seen this. This is why I love this, the showcase products like this. And when he was telling me this one, I just knew he had something else. He's got other things too.
It's incredible.
And you created these, didn't you?
Right. The main, I used to travel with 2 phones with me all the time, and I was, losing my cables, and I was, getting into these hotels and missing my cables, or I wouldn't carry one phone. I would have a Samsung and an Apple, and then we had the same. My wife had 2 phones as well, and we had cables lying around everywhere, hanging from the outlet everywhere.
Yeah,
and that's when the aha moment happened, and then literally a bulb went on, saying, hey, how do I make this charging integrated into a product that we use every day, no matter what age. And we all have cell phones now. We all need to charge. We also need a lamp. We always use a lamp. So we wanted to integrate.
And I loved it that it swiveled and it had different lights on it.
Right. So yeah, that was the key reason as well. Instead of just having one outdated old desk lamp, this would come in very handy anywhere. We later switched into. We've gone into friends' houses that are either only Android or only Apple.
Yeah.
And then we take our phones and we want something to charge, and there's no way to charge as well. So we ran into that situation as well, and that's when we came up and created this.
So Kenzie, when you see these 2 right now, what's your first reaction? Because you've never seen these before, right?
I want one.
Well, we haven't even gotten to the other 2 yet.
I know.
All right, play some music.
Right.
Let's see what it plays.
So I'm connected. So I'm just going to play some random music off of.
And it plays while your phone is recharging too, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I can basically charge me.
So imagine when you're at school and you have this. Same thing function with the different lights on it too?
Yeah, same thing. So you can switch the lights, the brightness, and then you can do the volume control, so you can change the lights, and then swivels as well. So everything is the same. So you got this Bluetooth speaker, and then when a call comes in, you can take the call and take it through the speaker as well.
Jeff, is that one cool or what?
That is very cool. In fact, when I first came in here and saw the first one, I was like, my first thing came to mind is with the swivel, different attachments. I thought that'd be perfect for hotels. I was just in a hotel the other day, and I think premium hotels would it has different attachments for different guests that gets there, and it sits right next to a bed, and you have the clock, and then you have the lamp for the reading books and stuff. But now I sit here and just looking at them, I think it's perfect for any situation, especially right by your bed, or I want one for my desk at my office. But for students in college,
like
sit there with their video and reading books, doing their homework, and charging their phone at the same time. It's multi-use.
Like I said, I've taken it. I literally whip this out at the airports. I will find a spot and make it my office, and I just plug it up. And I know people are going to stop. Hey, that's pretty cool. Where'd you get this? So I take out the original business card that he gave me in January, because I don't lose things, And I want people to know these things. This is what makes movie reviews the most important of this show, of making things cool, things that you might not see. And also, people go, "Brian, you're not doing movie reviews anymore." Well, yeah, I'm still doing movie reviews. Everything is connected these days, right, Kenzie?
Yes,
Because she's doing
everything.
two things. I'm not saying she can do them well, but she's doing two things at the same time. Millennials do their best, right? We all know that. Try calling them while they're doing their makeup, right?
Right.
The other two, you got two more coming up. This is actually pretty cool. What do they think so far?
Everybody's asking what it is, and yeah, they're saying hi, and they're asking,
Probably
are
where
you
they
getting
can get it.
interviewed? Yeah.
Tell them where they can get it again.
Yeah, they can get it from our website, thelumicharge.com. Lumi for light, Lumi, and charge for CHARG, lumicharge.com. Can also get it on our website and on Amazon and Best Buy.
So we can order straight from your website?
Yes, you can order straight from our website, and you can also get them from our Amazon stores and Best Buy and so forth.
Great.
These next two,
So this is our
because these haven't been seen yet. For anybody who's attending the Consumer Electronics Show,
Right.
you will see these.
Yeah, these two. This is our next product that we're going to launch in CES. This is an same LED lamp, multiple color options, brightness levels, Bluetooth speaker, so you can play music, stream, and also take your phone calls through the speaker. And we have our integrated phone charger, so you can swivel and toggle between any phone. And we also have a wireless charger. The cool thing about this wireless charger is you can have your wireless charger laying flat, or you can also lift it up and use it as a dock. So you can dock it, charge your phone, and you can also charge another phone here. So you can get to charge two phones at the same time, play your music. And this one comes with an app and also can be controlled, voice controlled through your Alexa and Google. So once you pair it with your Alexa app and Google, you can just say, "Hey Alexa, turn on Lumi," or you can say, "Google, turn Lumi off, set the brightness to this level, control the light to change it to red, change it to white, increase the brightness," and whatnot. And you can also make this your default Bluetooth speaker, which means anything that you ask, if you ask Alexa for a temperature, so it'll come out of here.
Isn't that cool?
It's really cool.
And you can set alarms and patterns too. I mean, if you have a certain pattern or that you want this to turn on at a certain color, at a certain brightness, you can set a routine through Alexa and say at 6 a.m. in the morning, wake me up with a blue light.
Wow.
Okay.
So
Well, people need that these days because a lot of people have, sleep apnea and problems sleeping. Kenzie's looking at her dad.
I don't.
Well, me.
But, in general, it's also soothing, isn't it? Did you do that for a certain reason?
yes, and we also wanted to appeal to the kids aspect as well, the college aspect as well.
No wonder.
So this kind of blends in. This is the traditional white, soft white yellow. That's more on a desk lamp, office, homework situation. This would fit into that, and also the kids segment. And we also wanted something mobile, like tiny, that dock
Yes.
look to it. And this one also has an option to have a rechargeable battery.
Ah,
So
interesting.
you can put a rechargeable battery in it and keep it outdoors and still get your music and light through it. So
Wow, that's that's impressive. This is what I like. I always tell people you never know who you're going to run into. When I ran into you guys, I was just watching. I love the fact that you guys look like you're a close family, and you are. I really like that because I never had that. I just didn't have it. I was always traveling. I didn't have that. So I admire when I see tight families like that. I think that's really cool. And it's one of the reasons why I wanted to help with water, because not only having the alkalineness, it was about your family. And I said I wanted to do something with Kenzie because she just stuck out to me. I'm like, why isn't she the face of this? She could be. And a lot of times when you have that family business, kids don't necessarily want to go to that, and sometimes they get onto it later. But you want to be a what?
An actress.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I was born to do it.
Okay.
Always been super outgoing. Always been able to pick up a scene, memorize it in less than a couple minutes, and perform it to my best ability. And I've worked with directors that were my coaches and said that they can really see me getting into the industry and really becoming something.
Yeah.
So I've stuck with it. You know, when I was little, I've done a bunch of plays, and I got like the lead role almost every time.
Did you expect that to happen?
No, it kind of came out of nowhere.
Well, when she was probably 3, 4, 5, she would do puzzles from the inside out. She would never, when you put together a puzzle, most people look at the box and see what you have to make, the picture, and then do the corners and around the perimeter, and then do the inside. She would just go to it and do the inside and see the vision of it, and then do it out without even
That's
looking
interesting.
at it. So that was
interesting.
neat. Yeah.
You're
tell that
creative
story every
also. Well, all
Yes.
three of you are creative. So what happens with that is, I always say I'm hovering above the box, but I'm really, really hovering above the box because I like to find these things like this and I'm like, why doesn't anybody else see this? So I see different things than other people don't see, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
And going back to when we first met, he emailed me because when media, you get invited to a lot of things. A lot of people, they just want to go for the gifts. I want to go to see what's new, what's hot, what people aren't seeing. And one of the reasons why I wanted to keep in contact with him, and even when he was traveling, I'm actually, I pick up the phone and call people all the time.
Crazy. What's that like?
I will show you. But it's one of those things where what happens is he had a great brand. I knew he needed exposure. I wanted to help him. And you don't have a choice when you're placed in a certain place at a convention. You don't always have that choice. And at CES, there's a lot of people there. And I didn't get to Venetian. I didn't get to the RA. And I did my best. And I was there for 5 days the first time ever. And I've been attending since 91. So one of the things was, here's this guy. He was just thankful that someone came to see what he created. And I was emotional about that because he had a great product. I'm like, I'm going to do whatever I can to help this guy. And so here we are. So I'm going to have him on once a month doing stuff. So going back to that, the last one you created, what is this one and why is this one special?
This one is our LC3, the LumiCharge 3. Piggybacks on the same concept of having multiple phones being able to charge using our patent pending wheel. We are adding a wireless charger to it. So you get your wireless charger also with multiple options. You can either leave it portrait or you can leave it landscape. A full LED lamp, Bluetooth speaker as well. And you can also integrate it with your Alexa smart voice and Alexa and OK Google Assistant built in. So you can turn on and off the lamp. You can adjust the brightness, colors, and you can, once you also pair to the app, the display clock sets up to the timing that you have on your phone.
What is this little light in the back? I never noticed that before.
So these are the reset buttons for the display if you have to
I see, okay.
display it. So that's just the backlight that is emitting through there. And then we have the memory setting as well. So all our products come with a last memory setting. So if you turn it off at this bright white and at a certain brightness level, so if I turn it off at this setting and then I go back and turn it on, it goes back to that setting. So it remembers your last setting and it goes back to that particular setting.
Jeff, if you were to choose one of these, which one would it be and why?
Well, I would probably pick the second generation.
This one.
No,
one.
okay, this one. Because of the music and listen to it. For
your
me
office,
personally,
right?
yeah, I would put this on my desk at work. Definitely use the lighting to read, contracts and stuff that I have to focus on.
Yeah.
But have the music right there, the phone right there charging.
Yep.
Usually in my office, I have my phone charging, off to my side, and then I have regular lighting and stuff. But this is all in one, and then have music right there is just fantastic. And then having the time and calendar right there. However, I really like the portable one too because I think.
And you travel a lot too.
Yeah, I do travel a lot. As you know, a lot of people like different things when they're trying to sleep, especially in a hotel.
Yeah.
You hear doors shut and stuff like that, so you need some kind of noise to block that out. I think this would be perfect to bring to your hotel and put on the ocean sound or whatever, music, and then have an alarm to it too, and that you can rely on instead of in the hotel. So I love his invention, where he's going with this, and it is today's technology, and I would like to stay in contact with him too and see how I can.
Well, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted you guys on the show. And then Kenzie, all I had to do was get everybody here. But the challenge is it's life. Everybody's busy. So when it does, this is what makes me happy, because you live in the same area.
Yes.
You're probably in the same town.
Yeah.
Probably
Not a
5 minutes
coincidence.
away.
Yeah.
That's the fun part about
We're
that.
literally 5 minutes away.
Yes.
Yes.
Kenzie, when it comes to you, what's appealing to you when it comes to your age demo and what they're probably seeing right now? Because you showed them the 4 different ones, right? What do you think they're liking and why?
I think
Because you're going to be that
Yes.
spokesperson for these people.
Okay.
They're going to say, if Kenzie likes it, we got to get it.
Ooh. I would have to pick probably the same two as my dad did, but for the speaker, obviously, like, I buy all those little mini portable speakers.
Yeah.
And either lose them or they break easy, and I always use them just for my room too, because I don't want to get anything super expensive or really chunky, and I don't want to buy like just a speaker just to use. So when it comes with a speaker that works really well, that's awesome, because speakers out there like just to have in your room are really expensive nowadays, and it comes with the light to do your homework underneath, comes with the clock. So I was actually thinking about the clock and that stuff.
So you almost like the one your dad likes.
Yeah, I do.
Interesting. Was
Yeah.
it running the family? So what's Lance going to like? What's your mom going to like?
I have my own opinion.
Lance is a little
but-
different.
What do you think you would like?
Let's give it
The restroom kit.
yeah. No, I think I'm gonna be politically correct here and say I like them all, but I don't know. I think people just like something that plays music all the time.
Yeah.
And I think having the phone and a docking station that can play music is the coolest thing to me. And then the rest of the features, I do like the sensor, the lights on the other
Yeah.
two. I was just
good.
in a hotel up in San Jose, and they had sensors, which I thought was the coolest thing. They had light sensors on each side of the bed at the bottom, so when you get up to go to the restroom,
So there's your nightlight.
yeah, it's a nightlight where you don't trip over your shoes going to the bathroom all night. So I think that's brilliant to have a nightlight on a sensor. So I think I like that feature as well.
Let's talk about how close you guys are as a family. I really like that. Talk about your mom, who I can't wait, and she's going to be on the show when she comes here.
Yeah, I'm very proud of my mom. She raised 3 boys. I'm the middle one, and she, after raising us, she went back to college, and she wanted to do something that affects and helps women in business. And just a backstory of her: her and her twin sister, back in high school in David Douglas in Portland, Oregon, they when she was a freshman, the twin sisters really loved tennis, and they were really disappointed hearing that they couldn't play tennis on the tennis team at that time, because the school didn't allow girls to play any kind of tennis, any kind of sports in high school, and it was just boys, and girls could play PE and stuff. So my aunt and my mom went and fought that, and went to the athletic director and said, "What can we do to have a tennis team, girls tennis team?" So they went, fought it, and then they gave them a high mark that they had to have 60 people sign up, when on a tennis team it's usually 6 or 8 players. They went out and got 10 more. They got 70 signatures, and they ended up starting girls tennis. Long story short,
I really like that.
long story short, and I'm sure she will tell the story better when she's on, but long story short, the women's tennis team ended up being the first team in that school to win state.
Wow.
Over the boys.
Almost like a Billie Jean King.
Yeah. And it was before Title IX came out, so it was, and so I think it was like 4 years later or something. Just recently, the whole tennis team brought back my aunt and my mom to that school and did a whole celebration.
What an honor.
Yeah, and they all the girls sports and coaches thanked them, thinking saying thanks for starting women's
Acknowledgement.
sports. Yeah. and then she went on and started a company that went for 20 years. It was a nonprofit for women-owned businesses, and
I'm all about that. I love that.
Yeah, and so the nonprofit would help get in between the Fortune 500 companies or Fortune 100 companies and bring these women-owned businesses to have a shot to be a supplier to these businesses. So as an in-between, and put them together, and did that for 20 years. And she was very successful. And then right now she has she retired from that, and right now she has a STEAM program that just 2 weeks ago up in San Jose at the NASA Center, she had 18 teenagers that was part of the STEAM, and they broke up in groups and came with a idea and presented to a panel, a business idea of an app, and they won some money for a scholarship. So it was, she could tell the whole story, but it's something that being a son of an entrepreneur and plus giving back to women, and she's 77 and she has more energy.
She's probably got, I'm saying she's youthful energy.
She does. I mean, you wouldn't believe how much energy she sleeps probably 3 hours a night and works all the time. So she's inspiring.
So Kenzie, when it comes to this, your demo loves to take their phone and showcase all kinds of things, do a lot of selfies. What else do you guys like to do?
On our phones? Social media is huge.
Yeah.
Social media, yeah, for sure. Everybody is either just trying to show an inside of their life to other people that they don't know about or they're passionate about. So a lot of people think, we just take pictures of ourselves and post them. And
Which you do.
Yes.
Well, you don't necessarily do that, though.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people think that we live off of likes and followers, which, don't get me wrong, a lot of people do. But what I like to do is I like to showcase what I'm passionate about and try to get myself out there, because I do, like I said before, want a career in acting. And so to be able to do that, you kind of have to get yourself out there in front of anybody who's willing to see you. So social media is a big thing for that, because it's as easy as pressing on a profile and seeing them instead of going and getting in front of them face to face. It's really easy to get on their phone. So for that, there's tons of different social media platforms to do that, and each social media platform has something different to offer. So Instagram is mainly pictures. Yes, there's videos, and yes, there's live streams and stories, but the original idea for Instagram was to show your life through photos and stay connected with people. So for that, on Instagram, I like to show a lot of traveling stuff like we did over the summer.
I like your family's traveling photos. I think that's great.
Yeah, so when we did that was huge, and I loved sharing that with people. And then obviously family stuff and people's birthdays, and I like to post about my dogs and stuff like that, friends, anything fun that I'm doing. So that's Instagram is more into my personal life. And then something like TikTok, which I'm on right now, is something that shows kind of the fun creative side that you have. So you can do a vlog, so you can show what you did in the day, or you can make up a dance to a song and post that, or you can make a skit and post that, or even dare people to do something. So they'll be okay, pick a number between 1 and 10, and if we say at the same time, you have to do this. And then so it's a lot of different creative aspects, a lot of different, it's basically all videos. So
Well, tell them I dare them to find this product and to buy both of them.
You guys have been dared. You heard that.
They had a look at it, didn't they?
Yeah.
And again, they found 2 that haven't even been shown yet.
Mm-hmm.
Not until January. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Did anybody say which one they thought was cool?
Scenes. Somebody said that they liked the music one.
So everyone seems to like the speaker. What does that tell you?
So that's where we are evolving as well. We've been listening to our feedback that we've been getting from the audience. I know this one is mainly in the nightstand desk, and we wanted to have another product that is in the mid-price range, that just a speaker and not necessarily rest of the bells and whistles with respect to any phone thing. So this one just gives you that one phone with a speaker. That's why we integrated it with a Bluetooth speaker, because we listened to everybody that came at CES and what we have been doing now. Said, hey, why not a speaker that makes it, takes away another gadget from your living room, your desk space, declutter your space, bring everything under one.
What's interesting
one
about
little
that,
product,
because of what you two saw in this and what he created, the passion coming from this, I'm driven to this one too, and I think it's the speaker for me also.
Yeah.
But however, I still like my original because it's for me, it's just different. I got one of the first ones and I just enjoyed it because you got a wooden one too.
Right.
He's got other things.
We have a couple of other products, but
He's got this wooden box that I saw. I took a picture of it and I show a lot of people. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
right. I mean, that was created more for a B2B in terms of a business entity, but we want to grow, walk before we run on various models.
Right.
So that's where we want to start off initially with the more popular ones. We see this as pretty interestingly. A lot of people get this one because they, right next to their desk, in their bed stand, the husband and wife, two phones can be charged at the same time.
Absolutely.
So they're going with this, but this one is only one. But again, it's great for students and college and work desk and so forth. So we are trying to create one for every segment.
Correct.
But this would ideally take over everything. This and the new models that we are planning to launch in CES next year would cover everybody in their interest with respect to having a speaker, having multiple phones to be charged, having a light, and also having the portability to carry something. So
talk about why CES has been important to you.
CES is the place.
Because Jeff, you haven't been to it. You haven't attended it yet, right?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Consumer electronics show. It's one of the largest gathering of
technology and everything in the world.
There. You have all the big boys and also all the smaller ones like us that are trying for visibility, trying to get to meet people.
Think of every hotel room with nothing but the latest gadgets, and unfortunately, some of the best product is coming from outside the U.S. now, which saddens me.
True. I mean, it's the design and everything comes, from the innovation still comes here. The innovation still happens.
And that's
here.
why you're here, because you're here and you created it here. You know.
Right. The invention happens here. The ideas and the product development and the team is all here. So the Consumer Electronics Show, going back to that, it's a place where in 5 days you get a little over 300 to 400,000 people walking through the show. And you have about 7,000 to 10,000 journalists coming through the show, and that's where you can really showcase your product, get your audience, and also get probably distributors and retailers and so forth. So, Consumer Electronics Show is important to us in that aspect, to be there, to be able to get that visibility and to get that reach for our product.
Yeah. Talk about movies. When it comes to movies, I say I'm a movie whore because I don't go out and party, anything like that. I'm kind of boring, but when it comes to me, like The Irishman is Robert De Niro. You know who Robert De Niro is?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just checking here. There's that age difference. That's right. Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Joe Pesci. That's one of the best films that I've seen this year. When you were growing up, were you into movies? Were you reading, or were you into music?
Movies.
You have a favorite movie that you just were hooked on that you could watch all the time that you liked?
Well, growing up younger, it was, of course, Rocky.
I
love Rocky.
Yeah.
But
you seen Rocky, Kenzie?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just checking
Yes.
and of course, Star Wars.
The last one's coming out in 3 weeks.
Yes, yes. But since you mentioned Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, I love The Heat.
You're gonna see when you see The Irishman, you're gonna love it.
Yes,
because it's kind of in that.
It's top of my list to watch when I go to, go see a movie. I want to see it. Yeah, just that cast. I was like, it's got to be good.
And it's interesting, and you'll probably relate to this. How often do you get a chance to go to the theaters?
Not that much.
Why is that? Just due to
Because-
time and everything?
Because of time, and it's super expensive to do that when I can just go home and rent a movie on demand for like $5.99.
Absolutely. So you're more of a Hulu fan, Netflix fan?
Netflix, and then like the TV.
Prime.
We have Prime.
Amazon
Okay.
Prime.
Yeah. We
So,
get like a ton of movies through that.
Your favorite film? Do you have one yet?
Oh, yeah. Probably.
This is going to be interesting.
I have one per like each comedy. I'm huge into Star Wars. It's actually like my phone case.
I see.
Yeah, but
So that means one day I'm going to introduce you to George Lucas then.
oh my gosh, I'd probably cry.
I will be there when it happens.
Okay, but
Can I be there too?
Absolutely.
no.
You're a Star
You're
Wars
not
fan.
invited.
Me too.
Yeah.
You like Star Wars too?
Who doesn't?
True.
You know, it's one of those that everybody.
Oh, yeah.
It's.
Yeah.
Go ahead with your favorite. You have.
Any Disney movies, but my my
Frozen
favorite
2.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming out. Either Step Brothers or Talladega Nights: The Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
Oh, you're a
My
Will
two.
Ferrell fan, huh?
Oh yes, Will Ferrell, Steve Carell, like those are my guys.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
Seth Rogen, James Franco. I love those.
So what would you do
movies.
if you met them?
Cry. Pass out. Like I've never like really fangirled over anyone, but since like those are like my favorites, yeah, I'd probably pass out.
So here's what I'm going to do with you. That's going to be something that you're going to interview them one day. You're going to interview them on a red carpet,
Oh,
which will be fun for you.
I would cry.
And your dad will, your mom might be there too. So I will
dad
make
might
that
cry
happen.
too.
You'll
Definitely
have
cry.
you'll have advance notice. You'll be, and I'm going to say, Will, come over here. This is someone who I want you to meet,
Okay.
and your dad's going to record it.
Yes.
I'm letting you know in advance.
Okay.
So that's good to know. When you were growing up, were you born in the United States?
No, I was back in India.
Talk about, again, Bollywood.
Movies are big there. We
Absolutely.
Get to watch, there's 200 movies a year being
More than we
released
have.
in like
Wow.
in every language.
Wow.
So grew up watching plenty, but of course Hollywood movies are the big blockbusters there as well. You know, Rocky.
Right.
You mentioned we have Rambo and Rocky and
Oh, yeah.
Terminator and all that stuff.
Who knew they would all be remakes?
Yeah. But my favorite is Shawshank Redemption.
What a great movie with Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins.
Yes,
Yeah.
you know, I probably memorized every bit of it, every scene that is out of there. You know, get busy living, get busy dying.
And you know what?
Hope and all the dialogues
25
out there.
years later.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's something that gives you motivation. You know,
Sure.
you stay behind, passion. Patience is also one thing. Patience and perseverance. You know, over 20 years, you have to, use what you have.
Yeah, entrepreneur. You have
Yeah,
to
to
have
get
to have
out.
that.
Yeah, you got to be there.
Patience.
So that gives you a lot of motivation. That movie takes me back.
Yeah.
You know, whenever you run into a wall, literally, you got to crawl your way through.
That's interesting
Chisel
because,
through it.
Yeah.
well, that's one of the reasons why I like going to the movies because we're doing so many things and everybody's lives are busy that I have to go to the movies. Even though I get free screenings and movie passes, I still, when I'm cross country, I will go and pay to see a movie because I want to catch it because they come and go so quickly. And we only got about 5 minutes left, but I wanted to find out how tough was it when you created this family business?
Well,
Because no one is ever prepared for creating these things, are they?
right. No. And going through college, I didn't. I had no idea I was going to be an entrepreneur, and I just fell into it right after I graduated college, and I haven't been hired by any company. I've been for over 25 years running my own company,
Wow,
and so
that's impressive.
yeah, I mean it's just
Not easy either.
no, but it's all I know, and I don't know if I would recommend it to my kids. If they want to do it, I'd guide them. But it's nothing easy. People come to me all the time saying, "You're so fortunate. You're your own boss." And I try to tell them, it has its pluses and minuses. Basically, my boss is my customers. So, I could easily be fired just like anybody else if they quit ordering from us. And so it was a roller coaster. We've been doing it for 25 plus years. It's all been in the beverage industry. So the best thing I would advise anybody wanting to do your own business is always be transparent and always be honest. There's so many people trying to cut corners
Yeah.
and pull, and do things that you're not supposed to do. And that's why we have so many business lawyers out there. So it's just your reputation is everything. And bad news travels very fast.
Yep.
So in the beverage
Hard to correct.
beverage industry, it's almost like a fraternity. And if you end up crossing someone, that goes out real fast. So just like any other business, that represents you. If people talk, and if you're a straight up, transparent businessman, people will want to work with you.
Mckenzie, when you've seen this from that family point of view, and then you want to go and create your own identity, how is this when you're seeing it through your eyes? What do you see?
Being his daughter and all, I've seen all the ups and downs. I've seen the stresses. I've seen the great news and the face when he lights up, when he walks in. He's like, I just got this great opportunity. Like just on the way here, he heard back from Amazon, and he's just, I'm really proud of him, obviously, and I love to see him like that. But also he has issues with different partners, and everyone wants their own thing, and especially in business you have to be selfish, and so it sucks seeing that. But I know that in the end my dad is really happy with what he's doing, and I'm sure he doesn't see himself doing anything else, career wise, and I kind of see that and I take that, and I know that with what I want to do, it's not going to be easy. I'm going to be turned down a lot. I'm going to be rejected a lot. I'm going to be told I'm not good enough. I'm going to be told I'm just not what people want. And I'm going to have to take that. And
that's why I like your family. You got a good support system now.
Yeah, we really do. We really do. Like anything, they always told me, like anything I want, like they'll fully support me. And it's just got to be me being committed.
That's not easy.
No. But yeah, so I take that, and I know that there's going to be downsides, but in the end, if I do end up where I want to be, it's going to be worth it, just like how my dad feels.
Creating everything and where you guys are and where you're going in the future, what do you see?
For us, I think it's, listening to the customer, like you mentioned too. That's a very important part of any business, Customer, if there is no customer, we are not here. So listening to them, making those changes, making those iterations, evolving with technology, and being able to produce what they need is going to be very important. I like what she mentioned as well, being rejected a lot. That would happen for all of us. It's something that that happens for all of us. It's about how many times you get back up. You have to be willing to accept, which is very nice to hear from a 19-year-old, to have that wisdom, to be able to understand what she's going to get into right away. So it's the same thing for us. We have had people just say, it's just a lamp, or people just say, oh, I don't need it. It's so, until not everybody is the big boys, and even the big boys have to get there after so many years of struggle. So,
and that's one of the reasons why I wanted the more part when I created Movie Reviews and More in October of 1993. It was always going to be bigger than the movie side. But I saw everything coming together. Now imagine this. I went up against, and I only got a couple minutes left. I went up against all these people saying, it's a movie show. No, it's not. It's about more than that. That's why it's called Movie Reviews and More. It's not called Brian Sebastian. It was never going to be about me. I have 10 women co-hosts. It's about women empowerment. Now, Mckenzie, she would be the 11th. But, she brings a different perspective. That's why I like this. So that's another story for another show. Anyhow, website, water, one last one.
Cure Energy with a Q. Qurenergy.
And where we can get it.
We're going to be setting it up. You can buy it through the website, and we're setting up through Amazon as we speak.
Your social media links.
My Instagram is at Mckenzie McClelland, KenziemCCLELLAND. And then through my Instagram, you'll get the rest of my links to my other social media platforms.
TheLumicharge.com, Lumi for light, LUMICHARGE.com. Social media, Twitter is LumiCharge, Instagram is at LumiCharge as well. Facebook is thelumicharge.com. So we have the social media profiles. We are on Amazon and and in our website as well.
And your booth number at CES?
40533 in Sands Exhibition Hall.
And I'll be talking about this right up until CES show. Consumer Electronics Show. I'm Brian Sebastian, Movie Reviews and More, the Women's Broadcast TV Network. I like this show. Did you guys have fun? Because this was really cool.
Yes.
And I love this. People think I'm nuts because I take it all over the place with me, but I don't care. I like to do stuff like this. So for me, it's Movie Reviews and More on iTube 247. We are out of Tennessee right now. We're at 2.9 million. Yeah, tomorrow we switch over to 3 million views just out of Tennessee. And then 2 days from now, or 3 days from now, we switch over to 4 million overall. So by the time you guys come back, whenever that may be, we'll have 127 million viewers. We will, by the end of January, before we leave, we will have iTunes, Spotify, and iHeartRadio, which will give us 527 million viewers. So imagine what that will do with your products. No one else will have that in the world. And I leave everybody with that. We will see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.